Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back for more Solo Crisis League. Today we're taking on Season 12, Round 1. That's right, we're starting off Season 12 today. So 12 is interesting, right? We're making use of all of the sets by making these randomized sets that we're playing with. What I mean by that is we're going to have like the equipment from one set, the superpowers from another set, the villains from another set, etc., 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 for making a new main deck for each game this season. That's really awesome, I think. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. For instance, tonight for Season 12, Round 1, we are using the equipment from Dark Knight's Metal, the heroes from Forever Evil, the locations from Hero Unite, the superpowers from the base set, and the villains from Teen Titans. Now, there's a few things to look out for in there, right? So the equipment is Dark Knight's Metal, so that's things like Nth Metal, Mace, Dionysium, stuff like that. Then there's the heroes from Forever Evil. I can't think of anything. You know, Phantom Stranger's a good one, right? Phantom Stranger would be a great one for this. So we've got him available to us. Get that destruction going to deal with anything else you have to have happen to us. Locations from Heroes Unite. Those are the ones that allow you to look at the top of the deck ahead of time. So those are good. The superpowers from base set are really cool because then you have things like super strength and super speed. All those things that Man of Steel usually benefits from, but using them in a different setting. And then the villains in Teen Titans. I'm not sure really what to expect there. I know there's things like Inertia. That's a pretty good one if we can get our hands on it, but I don't think we'll be able to. I think it's a cost 6. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes, right? That is the set we're playing with. Before we get started, and I reveal my character and stuff, I'm going to move this light for one, because that's just too much, isn't it? Get over there. There we go. That's a little better. Anyway, I just want to cover, I am going to be reducing the number of streams a bit. I'm no longer going to stream all 3 of my games each round. If I'm being honest, I was getting a little bit burnt out on it. And it takes like half the time to play when I'm not talking the entire time too, and I'm just playing. So to kind of save some of my time, put those efforts into some other things I'm working on right now, I'm reducing the number of streams I do to just 1 per round. So there's only going to be 5 streams in Season 12, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll be in the mood and I'll do my second or third ones from time to time, but the plan is as of right now to do just 1 stream per round. So we're gonna go with the one that starts off Season 12. So we have a different kind of setup. Usually it's 3 attempts of 2 different characters to choose from. This season is gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna have 1 attempt where everyone has to play the same character. The second attempt, there's 2 to choose from, and the third attempt, there's 3 to choose from. So a little bit more, everyone's going to play 1 for sure, but then a little bit more variety in the third attempt as well. So we'll see how that goes. I'm interested to see what people think about it as the season goes on. I'm also interested to see what people think of the main deck as the season goes on. Each round's going to be different, so I want to know what people's favorites are. We'll talk about that as it goes on. I am going with Red Robin from Teen Titans. In fact, I am going with, because everyone's going with him on their first attempt. But once during each of your turns, if you control 2 or more heroes, plus 1 power, and put an equipment from your discard pile into your hand. That's obviously going to be very useful, especially when our equipment right now is from Dark Knight's Metal. So there's some really powerful equipment that we can use Red Robin's ability on. Really expensive ones, like Element X at cost 10 card, can just come to our hand with Red Robin. Nth Metal Mace, which I think is plus 4 power. So yeah, that's an incredible power that we're going to have available to us with Red Robin. And everyone's going to have available to them because we're all playing as Red Robin in our first attempt. Arkham Breakout's in play, so that means anytime a villain with an attack enters the lineup, treat it as a first appearance attack against all players. To get rid of it, we have to discard 5 cards with different names. Then there's Ra's al Ghul. He's got a stack ongoing ability. If we don't buy something from the lineup, we add a second card to the lineup at the end of our turn. So there is that. So let's get right to it, I think, right? Yeah, let's just jump right in. That's all shuffled by now. Let's get our first lineup going. It is Plasmus. It is House of Mystery. It's Gotham City. Hopefully it's a shuffle all right. It's Lady Vic. And it's T-Spheres. All right, we got 2 locations in the first lineup. That's very strange. All right, we're looking at 1, 2, 3 power. I could get Plasmus, but I'm actually going to take the risk and go for a kick here. Just to get some more power, we'll get 2 cards in the lineup because we didn't buy anything from the lineup. Gotta buy some heroes, though, to make Red Robin work. So 1, 2, 3, 4 power here. We're going to buy both of these. So first round through the deck, we've already got 2 new cards in our deck. Next up, it's going to be Grant Wilson. All right. Now 1, 2, 3, and 4 power. I'm going to buy a kick. I know it's going to add 2 more cards to the lineup, but we really need to generate some power. Like, really badly. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll go ahead and get Quiver of Arrows and say goodbye to Plasmas here. Quiver of Arrows just to try and kind of cut off some of those vulnerabilities in our deck here. Would really like a destruction card. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what destruction cards are available within these cards. I know there's Dionysium, if we get to see that. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Oh, there's Heat Vision. That's a superpower from the base set. Yeah, so hopefully we see something like that soon. Add a card. Ooh, she's got to attack. Each player reveals his hand and discards cards with the same name as a card in the lineup. Well, none of these are in the lineup, thankfully. Quiver of Arrows, look at the top card of our deck. We'll leave the punch there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Gotham City. We could use that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. All right, this time we're going to say goodbye to Grant Wilson. Super speed, that'll be helpful. All right, 2, 3, and all 3 vulnerabilities. We'll use that to get super speed. No, we'll say goodbye to Strife. If we can get rid of Lady Vic, maybe we'll be able to end this soon. I don't know. I'm not sure our deck's really there yet. We don't have a lot of cards. Another location. Okay, Gotham City's in my hands. Look at the top card. If it's an equipment, draw it. Otherwise, you may discard it. You know, let's do Quiver of Arrows first. We will discard it. Then Gotham City, are you an equipment? No, we'll leave that there, though. 1, 2 is all we got, unfortunately, which means 2 cards will get added to the lineup. Steve Trevor, an Animal Man. We do have the main deck card from Crisis 1, so those are also available, which is helpful, obviously. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Let's do Gotham City real quick. Are you an equipment? No, we'll discard it. And I can put a hero or superpower on top of my deck. Sure, we'll put Flight there, just in case an attack comes out. So again, it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get Animal Man. I don't want Steve Trevor yet because I don't have any way of destroying things. It's no different than a vulnerability until then. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try Gotham City. No, we'll discard it. With our 5 power, we'll go ahead and buy Metropolis. Multiverse map, okay. Let's look at the top card. We may discard it. We will. And then we'll try Gotham City. Are you an equipment? It is not. We'll leave that there, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's really time we say goodbye to Lady Vic in the hopes that we can beat Arkham Breakout soon. New card coming up. Oh, she's back. We have to discard all cards to share a name of a card in the lineup. I don't think we bought anything that's currently out there now, so we should be okay from this. Yeah, we're good. Let's try Gotham City. Are you an equipment? It is not. We will do Animal Man. We'll say, are you superpower? It is. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Gone for 3, leaving us with 6. We'll go ahead and get Super Speed and Multiverse Map. There we go. New card comes out. It's another villain. Put a location they control into a discard pile. I don't have a defense here, so this goes away. It's gone. We do get Metropolis back out, though. We'll try it real quick. Actually, real quick, we'll do Quiver of Arrows first. We will discard that. Then Metropolis, are you a superpower? No, we will discard that. 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you what, we are going to buy X-Ray Vision, but only in the hopes of avoiding Ra's al Ghul's ability. Other than that, we really don't need it. Another Steve Trevor, okay. Metropolis, are you a superpower? Nope, we'll discard that. All right, 2, 3, 4. I think we really have to get rid of Killer Frost in the hopes that we can get through this. Steel. Oh, we have 2 punches, so we can't do it this turn, but we'll try Metropolis. Are you superpower? Yep. Quiver of Arrows, look here. We'll leave that there because we're then going to draw a card. There we go. We'll try this. Are you an equipment? No, we'll discard that. So we end up with 1, 2, 3. I can put a hero or superpower on top of my deck. Put a kick there. With our 3 power, we're going to buy steel because we have some stuff I really want to destroy. You'll notice I didn't really grab out the VP tokens. There's not really a need. We don't have anything like, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? We don't have anything we can use to spend a VP on, so I just didn't even bother grabbing it. Constantine, even better option than what I just got. Sweet. Okay, we're going to fly through this deck soon. We still have 2 punches, so Arkham Breakout stays in play. Let's try this. Are you a equipment? No, we'll discard that. We'll try Metropolis. Are you superpower? Yes. Okay. Reveal this card, and then we'll get 1 power from that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to say starter. I think that's the safest bet. 9 power. We're going to say the top card here is a starter. It is, and we'll draw it, but it won't do anything. We're going to buy John Constantine with our 4 left over. House of Mystery. Great combo there. All right, new card comes out. Still have 2 punches in this hand, so that's not going to do it. Gotham City, are you an equipment? No, we'll discard that. Metropolis, are you superpower? Yes. And then Quiver of Arrows looks at this. We will discard that punch. Draw a card. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I can put a hero or superpower on top of my deck. We're going to put John Constantine on top of our deck. With our 3 power, we'll buy 1 copy of Steve Trevor in the hopes that we can use that soon. And to avoid Ra's al Ghul. New card comes out. It's a villain, even though we could actually beat it this turn, too. Alright, Steel. I can discard a non-hero card in my hand or discard pile. We'll destroy this vulnerability right here in my hand. Follow that up with John Constantine, looking at the top 2 cards of our deck, drawing 1 and destroying the other or leaving it there. We'll draw House of Mystery. We'll leave Vibe here. We'll put House of Mystery down. We end up with only 2 power, which is enough to get rid of Gizmo. So that's all we really wanted to do, honestly. New card comes out. Man, another villain. Can't avoid it, can we? All right, let's try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. Multiverse map will get us 2 power. 3, 4, 5. Look at the top card. Yeah, we'll discard that. 6, 7, 8. I can put a hero or superpower on top of my deck. John Constantine it is. Psycho Pirate's gone, leaving us with 3 power. We'll get another kick. And we're in a good position. We should be... That's not a villain. We already know that. If we can just get 5 cards of different names, we have 2 punches, so not this turn. All right. Is it at the start of your turn, or can I do it at any point? Like if I draw some cards, it's at the start of your turn. Okay. Discard your hand. The start of your turn. We'll start with Gotham City. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. Then we'll do what? We'll do John Constantine looking at these 2. We'll draw X-ray vision and destroy the punch. Other way around. Draw the punch, destroy X-ray vision. And that triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. Then we'll draw another card. Animal Man, we'll say starter. Yep. So we're at 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6. And the rest of these do nothing. They do nothing. Let's get Bulletproof. We really need that defense. We'll get another Steve Trevor because we got a few different destruction options. I do like his ability. Okay. Got our hand ready here. New card comes out. Another power of the red. 2 punches, so we can't do that. We'll start here. Are you an equipment? No, we'll do John Constantine now, looking at these 2. We'll draw the kick, destroy the punch. And then we'll do this. Are you a superpower? No. Leave that there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get another Animal Man. And move on. All right. 5 cards of different names, please. Yes. Punch, Quiver of Arrows, Super Speed, Steve Trevor, and Steel. That's the end of Arkham Breakout. 1 down. Now that does mean Ra's al Ghul adds 2 cards to the lineup, but that's okay. We can make that work. All right, Vibe is going to put a hero on top of our deck. We're going to make that, where is he? Where is he? John Constantine. And then we're going to do Animal Man and say it's a hero, which it is. And we'll play it looking at these 2. We'll draw a multiverse map, destroy the vulnerability. That triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. Then we'll say, are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4 power, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know we could easily get rid of Ra's al Ghul this turn. I have some other things in mind, like getting rid of Hive Agent, leaving us with 9. Get Super Speed, leaving us with 6. Flight, leaving us with 4. And then a copy of Power of the Red. So, yeah, there's a lot of base game superpowers we just grabbed there. They're very powerful in the base game. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but there's Man of Steel is powerful because it gets all the superpowers, obviously. But the ability of some of the superpowers within the base game is really powerful. So it's more than just the number of cards. It's about how strong they are in the base game. At least in my opinion. All right, let's try Quiver of Arrows. Look at the top. I've completely forgot about Red Robin's ability. Now we will leave this here for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get ourselves a Captain Atom because we need heroes to do Red Robin's ability. New card comes out. Magic is a good one for right now. Good card. All right, let's try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. And then let's do this. Let's do John Constantine looking at these 2 cards. We're going to draw Vibe. It doesn't really matter because we play Super Speed to draw that card. Play the other one to draw another card. We'll then use Vibe to put the hero or superpower of our choice on top of our deck. Sure, I'll put this kick on top. And we're at a total of 1 power. Let's discard these 3 cards to draw 3 new cards. Oh, we control 2 heroes, so we're actually at 2 power. And I can put an equipment from my discard pile into my hand. It's just Quiver of Arrows, which we'll play real quick to look here. We will discard that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power. We're going to get magic here and a copy of T-Spheres because we got a few destruction options. So let's get some high power generation going. It's going to be really good with all that destruction. A couple heroes and Red Robin's ability. Heat Vision even better. We're doing real good now. Okay. Are you an equipment? Yes. Are you a superpower? Yes. All right, that's good. Steel's going to destroy a card. There's got to be a vulnerability floating around still. Gone. Multiverse map looks here. 1 power there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll say starter. Oh, it's a hero. Well, 6 is enough to buy Heat Vision, which is what we really needed anyway. I'm feeling really good. This deck is in a great spot. I've got Steel, John Constantine, Heat Vision, and Magic in this deck. So that's a lot of destruction. So the starters are going to go away probably within the next turn or two through the deck. We've got enough to trigger Red Robin's ability pretty regularly. Yes, we got, that Heat Vision is going to generate a lot of power for us. We've got that equipment that's going to get us weaknesses but generate 3 power at the same time. And then with all that destruction, we should be okay. I feel good about where we are. All right, new card comes out. Let's see what we can do. Let's try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. Look at the top card. I may discard it. No, we'll leave that there and we'll draw it. Let's try this. Are you a superpower? Yes. All right, we're going to use this to discard these 2, drawing 2 more cards. We'll then play John Constantine. Looking at these 2, we'll draw T-Spheres, and we'll leave Vibe there. Now, he costs 5, so he will actually draw a card, and we're at 2 power overall. We also have 2 heroes, so that's actually 3 powers. I can put an equipment in my hand, but there's none over here. 4, 5, 6 gets us a weakness. 7, 8, 9 destroys that weakness. 10, we can put this on top of our deck, which is good because we want to defend next turn. We won't be using these. We'll go ahead and get rid of Ra's al Ghul. We're in a great spot now because we set it up so we have a defense card on top of our deck. All right, so we have Bulletproof and Flight. And Bulletproof can destroy a card in our discard pile. That's really awesome. I don't think there's anything over here I really want to destroy. Maybe we use it to destroy Steve Trevor, though. That'd be nice. Our new equipment is, our new crisis is Alternate Reality. At the start of your turn, destroy all heroes in your hand. Gain that many random villains from the destroyed pile. Put them into your hand. To beat, your team must collectively destroy 12 cost worth of heroes in discard piles. I might actually have that over here right now. I don't like it, but we can make this work. We have, what, 4, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15 worth. So yeah, we could pull it off. Our new villain is Captain Cold. We will defend against that attack with... we'll defend with Flight. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, you may put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. We're going to put Heat Vision on top of my deck. No. Let's put T-Spheres on top of my deck. Alright, so it's Alternate Reality triggers, which does destroy these 2 heroes. which gets us 2 random villains. Hopefully some good ones, though I haven't seen any great ones come through. We got a Strife and a Psycho Pirate. They're in our hands. Very well. And to beat this, we have to destroy 12 costs worth of heroes in our discard pile. I think we're going to go out of our way just to make sure we can beat this right now. But first, let's do this. Are you an equipment? Yes. And are you a superpower? Yes. None of these. I'm just looking real quick at Strife's ability. Okay. Well, we have to destroy 12 cost worth of heroes to beat alternate reality. I say we just go for it. I know we'll be losing a few good options, especially since we are playing Red Robin. But we're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to destroy John Constantine, but I think I have to. So I have to destroy these two. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have to be destroyed, unfortunately. But we can get them back once we get a signature trench coat under our control. Just need that signature trench coat. These can stay. But that's the end of alternate reality, thankfully. We'll go ahead and use this to get a weakness, unfortunately. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can get rid of Captain Cold real quick. Let's just do it. Let's get rid of Captain Cold. We'll use the 2 left over to buy a flight. And we'll go on to next turn. We do not have a defense for this one, so let's see what happens. Atlantis Attacks. At the start of your turn, resolve all villain attacks in the lineup against you. If there are no attacks, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Each player must discard 3 non-starter cards of different card types. So we can do this right away, assuming this next villain doesn't get rid of something. Atrocitus. Each player puts his hand under a superhero, which I have to do. Alright, and get him back after we defeat Atrocitus. Alright, a new card comes out. And we play our turn, but there's nothing in our hand, and then a new card comes... Oh, wait, no, first, actually, we have to add a card to the lineup because of Atlantis Attacks. Then the next turn comes out, we add a card. Oh! Resolve all villain attacks. Those are both going to happen. We're going to defend with Super Speed against Psycho Pirate, which allows us to draw 2 cards. Actually, we'll let Shimmer hit us first, which allows us to what? Each player destroys a starter card in their hand or discard pile. Alright, we'll destroy this punch in our hand. Then we'll use Super Speed to defend against Psycho Pirate, which allows us to draw 2 cards. So we ended up with a 6-card hand, and we destroyed a punch. So all in all, not such a bad situation. But we do need to get rid of both of those before we get rid of Atlantis Attacks. If we're going to leave one, let's leave Shimmer, because that's going to destroy starters for us. All right, we're going to play a punch, and we're going to use you know what? We'll play a weakness and use magic on that. And then we'll get 1, 2, 3 power used to buy super speed. Let's try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yeah. So we could actually get to 4, but I don't really want to change anything, so we're good. New card comes out. They are both going to attack again. We'll let Shimmer attack, destroying another starter. Goodbye. Psycho Pirate attacks, and we'll defend with super speed, drawing 2 more cards. Let's see. We're going to use Heat Vision to destroy Steve Trevor. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. We'll discard Strife. All right, 3 power. If you control a weakness, if I don't control a weakness, gain a weakness. So that's 3. Oh, and this actually triggers House of Mystery. And I'll try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. Draw a card. Cool. So we're at 3, 6 power. 7, we can put a what? Hero or superpower on top of my deck. Put super speed there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's enough to say goodbye to both of these. So that's just over, thankfully. We have what? 13 minus 9 leads to 4 power. Wish we could get Power Girl, but we can't. That's what I wanted to buy. But we can't. Really could use Signature Trenchcoat because we had to give up some real good cards for that attack earlier. New card comes out. There's no attacks out here, so a second card comes out for Atlantis Attacks. Let's try this. Are you an equipment? No, we'll discard that. Try this. Are you a superpower? No, we'll discard that. Quiver of Arrows looks at the top card. We may discard it. We'll leave that there. We'll use Super Speed to draw a card. Play this for 3 power. Gain that. 6 power. Destroy said weakness. Trigger House of Mystery to draw a card. 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, hold on. We're at 3, 6. We're going to use that to get rid of Killer Frost. And then we have a hero, a villain, and a superpower. That's enough to get rid of Atlantis Attacks. That's 3 cards of different card types, non-starters. That's good. That's good. Get rid of Atrocitus soon. Let's try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you a superpower? Yes. Go ahead and draw a card. We're going to use Power of the Red on these 3 cards, drawing 3 new cards. Draw another card. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 6. We're going to destroy that kick to get the 7, 8, so we can get 8th Metal Sunblade. Great card. Really need that copy of Power Girl. We need heroes, right? We had to destroy a bunch earlier, and now we don't really have that many. And that's what Red Robin uses. New card comes out. Let's try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. We'll use Power of the Red to discard all 4 cards here to draw 4 new cards. We'll use 8th Metal Sunblade, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, put 1 of each type into your hand, and discard the rest. Alright. That triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. 1 power, destroy it for 2 power. Draw a card. 3, 4, 5, destroying a weakness. We'll use that to buy Power Girl. 6, I can put Power Girl on top of my deck. Actually, 1, put Power Girl on top of my deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With that, we'll get rid of Mad Mod and buy ourselves another copy of a kick. Doing good. We're doing a lot with the base set superpowers. Like, those combos are really taking off. All right, let's start with Quiver of Arrows, looking at the top card of the deck. And we may discard it. No, we'll leave it there, and we'll say, are you a superpower? Yes. And then we'll say, are you an equipment? No, but we will discard that. Draw a card. Okay. T-Spheres, 3 power, gains a weakness. 6 power, destroy that weakness. House of Mystery draws a card. We'll draw 2 more cards. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we're actually going to destroy Psycho Pirate to get to 13, 14. With that, I do want to say goodbye to Atrocitus, but let's get rid of Jinx, leaving us with 8, which we'll use to get Animal Man, and another copy of Power of the Red. I think that'll help. Gotta have those heroes. Alright, we'll start with 8th Metal Sunblade, looking at the top 4 cards of this deck. One of each type into our hand. Very well. Use Vibe. Oh, that actually is going to trigger 8th Metal Sunblade to draw a card right away. So we don't get to use Vibe yet. House of Mystery gets this Flight into our hand. I guess we can use Stripe to get Flight into our hand here. So that's good. And we're going to use Power of the Red to discard everything that gives us just 1 power. So it's these 3 cards here. We'll keep Vibe just in case. There we go. Try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Definitely. And then we'll try Animal Man. We'll say superpower. Yep. So we're at 2 power overall. Draw a card. There we go. 3, 4, 5 triggers Animal Man. With Animal Man triggers Robin here, Red Robin, to get to 6 power. There's no equipment over here though. So we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, destroying this punch over here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Won't be using this. Goodbye, Atrocitus. Which does discard these cards. Feeling good. We don't need the cards out there. I don't really need another Quiver of Arrows or anything like that, so feeling good. Really need that signature trench coat, though. That would be really nice right now. Do we have copies of Super Speed here, so that's good. New crisis is a death in the family. At the start of your turn, destroy a hero in the lineup. If there are none to destroy, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. To beat, each player must destroy a defense card in their hand. Well, I've got 2 here, so we're able to... Actually, we've got 3 here, so we're able to defend and end this crisis. Let's see. Sinestro costs 3 more to defeat for each hero in the lineup. Each player puts all heroes from their hand into the lineup. Now, the good news is I don't have to defend, but if we defend with Super Speed here, we can draw 2 cards, which is better than having Super Speed in the first place. Perfect. All right, new card comes out for the turn. We have to destroy a hero in the lineup, so Catwoman is gone. We're going to destroy a Flight to end a death in the family. That's just over already. And then we'll see, are you an equipment? Yes. I'll do Quiver of Arrows real quick to look at this. We'll leave it there. Are you a superpower? Yes. 8th Metal Sunblade looks the next 4. 1 of each type into our hand. Okay, that triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. And then Super Speed draws another card. Yeah, this is very heavy on the. Oh man, it's very heavy on the. What's the word I'm looking for? The superpowers from the base set. We're gonna use Magic Kick here. So it'll be 4 power. That kick's destroyed. Let's see. +3 is 7 power. We'll use Heat Vision real quick. 8, 9, 10, destroying that. That's enough to get rid of Sinestro, because he doesn't cost any extra. So we're at 0 power. We're going to discard this 3 cards here to get 3 new cards. We can use this to put a hero or superpower on top of our deck. We're just going to put Flight on top of our deck so we have it to defend next turn. That's it. Perfect. All right, we still have a super speed to defend there as well, and bulletproof, so there's lots of good options here. Our new crisis is Identity Crisis. Each hero flips his superhero face down. Players cannot avoid the supervillain's first appearance attack. Each player must discard +6 power worth of cards from his hand, then flip your superhero face up. All right. Interesting. Darkside. Darkside costs 3 more to defeat for your superpower in the lineup. Each player puts all superpowers from their hand into the lineup. Now, I can't defend per Identity Crisis, so these just do all go out here, unfortunately. Which really does affect how we're going to play this turn. All right, new villain comes out and everything, so this is going to set us back just a little bit. We'll catch up, though. We'll start with Gotham City. Are you an equipment? No, we will discard that. Are you a superpower? Yes. We can draw a card for that. 3, 4, and then multiverse map looks here. Ooh, 14 power. That's nice. Well, this is gone, leaving us with 10 power. Super speed leaves us with 7. Bulletproof leaves us with 3. Flight and Quiver of Arrows finishes it off. So that's really good from the perspective of beating Darkseid eventually, because a lot of those superpowers are now gone. There's that Phantom Stranger, though. All right. Do we have 6 power in our hand? We have 3, 4, 5. Well, we might be able to soon. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Let's get 1 power from Strife and then use Magic to get the 2 power. Multiverse map looks here. 3 power. Let's try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you a superpower? Yes. 4, 5. Are you a superpower? Yes. We'll use this to discard Flight. So we end up with what? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 4, 5. 6. 8 power. We can use it to get Phantom Stranger. You know, we'll buy X-Ray Vision just to help with Darkseid's cost. But yeah, we didn't really get what I wanted that turn. I get 6 power worth of cards, huh? Our Quiver of Arrows looking here. We will not discard that. What we will do is say, are you an equipment, which it is, and then we'll discard T-Spheres and Heat Vision, which are +6 power worth of cards, ending Identity Crisis, getting our hero back. Another Quiver of Arrows looks at the top here. We will discard that. Then we'll go 2 power here, which we can't really use. And we'll move on to next turn. That's good. Darkseid is obtainable here. We are really leaning into those base set superpowers for whatever reason. They're just all right where I need them. We haven't seen a super strength yet, though. All right, Darkseid's the goal. Let's go ahead and draw a card. We'll try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. Let's put a hero or superpower on top of our deck. Maybe Heat Vision. Yeah, I'll put Heat Vision there. So that's 1 power. Use this to discard these 2, drawing 2 more cards. Draw a card. 4 power. And destroy this punch. Reveal a top. Actually, that actually triggers House of Mystery drawing another card. So we're at 4 power. Then 8th Metal Sunblade, 4 cards, 1 of each type into our hand. Well, I guess we'll take Animal Man, and we'll take Magic. So again, we are at 1, 4 power. 5, 6, we will destroy that to get the 7, 8. 9, 10, we'll say Superpower. Yep, 11, 12, 13, 14. He costs 13 right now, so we're just going to end Darkside, leaving us with 1 power, nothing to spend it on, and move on. We have the Defensive Flight here, so let's get through this. It is Untouchable Villain. At the start of your turn, put the top card of the main deck into the lineup. If it's not a villain, discard a card. Next, Parallax. We're going to defend with Flight, discard, and put a card from my discard pile on top of my deck. We're going to put 8th Metal Sunblade on top. Yep. All right, new card comes out. A new card for Untouchable Villain. If it's not a villain, I have to discard a card. We'll discard Quiver of Arrows. We're then going to start our turn with Gotham City and say, are you an equipment, which we already know it is. Metropolis, are you a superpower? It is not, but we will leave it there. We'll then go into... I have to what? Destroy 8 costs with the cards in hand, huh? That might be tough. We'll do 8th Metal Sunblade real quick to get 4 new cards into my hand. Or maybe 4 cards. We get to look at 4 cards. Right there. Perfect. So now, if we're going to destroy 8 costs worth of cards, we could just destroy X-Ray Vision and Phantom Stranger and be done with it. But we have to get rid of Cinderblock first. Let's see, 3 power gets us a weakness. Goodbye, Cinderblock. Destroy these 2. That'll end Untouchable Villain. So we're at 0 power. 3 power. We can play Steve Trevor, which does work for Red Robin to get the 4 power, and we can put an equipment into my hand. Don't know that we have one, though. Just Quiver of Arrows. Look here. We'll leave that there. With our 4 power, Signature Trenchcoat is the move because he's going to get some stuff from that destroyed pile that we are missing out on. All right, Parallax, we're coming for him. Not worried in the slightest. New card comes out. All right, we'll start a multiverse map looking at this. That gets us 1 power. Draw a card. Try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. We use Heat Vision to destroy Steve Trevor. Drawing 2 cards and discarding a card. Discard the weakness here. So we're at 4 power. Look at the top card. I may discard it. We will not. Oh, this actually triggers House of Mystery to draw that card. We'll then play Signature Trenchcoat to get a card from the destroyed pile. Who's it going to be? Probably a hero, honestly. We need to trigger our abilities more often, so we'll go ahead and get John Constantine here. So again, we're at 3, 4 power. 5, we can put John Constantine on top of our deck. 6 and 7, we'll use that to get Oa. Looking good. All right, we're going to start with 8th Metal Sunblade, looking at these 4 cards. One of each type. We'll just discard Quiver of Arrows. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Well, that actually first triggers 8th Metal Sunblade, triggers House of Mystery, so we'll actually draw 2 cards. We'll try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. 2 power. Magic it for 4 power. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. John Constantine looks at these 2. We'll grab one. We will destroy the other. That is 2 heroes, though, so that'll be 11 power. We put an equipment into our hand. Get that signature trenchcoat back. Play it, get another card from the destroyed pile. Another hero here. Let's get another copy of Animal Man. So that's 11 power. 14 power, gaining a weakness. We'll use that to get rid of Parallax, leaving us with 1 power. 2, 3, we'll say superpower. Yep. Draw a card. Actually, no. We'll play this. No, we'll play this, discarding Flight, just to increase the number of defenses in my deck, and that'll draw a card. Then we'll play Super Speed. Actually, no, we'll discard Super Speed also, so we draw 2 cards. Yes, that's better. Get Oa down. 4, 5 will say equipment, and it's not. We'll leave that there. So we're at 3, right? 4, 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're at 5. We'll get Element Woman. See some uses there. We have Super Speed to defend with. Feeling good. Final countdown. At the start of your turn, put a card of cost 1 or greater from your hand into the lineup. Your team must destroy cards in the lineup of cost 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Well, we got a couple 4s out there right now. New villain is Brainiac, who will defend with Super Speed, drawing 2 cards. Alright, so at the beginning of our turn, we have Oa. And now we have to add a card to the line of cost 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Well, there's nothing of cost 2 right now, so there you go. There's Flight. Use Quiver of Arrows to look at this. We'll leave it there. Say, are you an equipment? Yeah. Use it again. Look at this. It's a superpower. Are you a superpower? Yes. We'll use Heat Vision for 3 power, destroying a weakness. Drawing a card because of House of Mystery. Super Speed draws another card. And put a card, a hero or superpower on top of my deck. So we're still at what? We're at 4 power. 5, 6, reveal the top card here. Actually, I don't think we added a card this turn at all from the lineup. So then it would be this one you're looking at. All right, so there's the Barat. That's it. I have enough power to buy something. We'll buy Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller, another destruction card. Another hero for Red Robin. This one might set us back a little bit. New card comes out. Because of Oa, we get to draw a card. To add a card of cost, preferably 3, 5, 6, or 7. I don't have any of that. We'll add another Flight out there for now. We'll use John Constantine looking at these 2 cards. We're going to draw... It doesn't really matter. We draw Element Woman. We leave Animal Man, but that triggers House of Mystery to draw Animal Man anyway. Quiver of Arrows looks at the top card here. We'll leave it there. We'll say, are you a hero? Which it is. That's 2 heroes, so that's actually another power. So we're at a total of 3 power. 4, 5, 6, gaining a weakness. 7, look at the top card here. 8, 9, 10. We can use this to destroy this weakness. With our 10, we'll buy the Rot. And that's our turn. I guess we can buy Flight back, too. We can buy bulletproof as well. So yeah, no reason to like triple dip on it. New card comes out. We also get at the start of our turn Oa. We have to add a card to the lineup of cost 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, or 2. We're gonna add Power Girl at cost 5. That might be a little rare right now. Go with 8th Metal Sunblade. Looking at these four. All right. Go ahead and get a card from the destroyed pile. We're going to get Catwoman because it's a 3-cost card we can put out there, but also it's another hero, which is good for our character. Let's go ahead and draw a card. We'll try this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. Draw a card. Look at the top card. We may discard it. We'll leave it there. Animal Man, are you superpower? Yes. Play it. Destroy this weakness. So we're at a total of what? 5? 5 power so far. Draw a card. 6, 7. We'll use this to discard a card and draw a card. Eight, 9. All right, goodbye to Lady Vic. And we'll buy a kick for ourselves. And that's the end of our turn. New card comes out. Match. Fortunately, he cannot count for what we're trying to do. I guess we'll add Amanda Waller. Oh, I guess we get to do Oa first, just in case. No, we're good. Let's stick with Amanda Waller. The rot will go down. 3 power, gains a weakness. Reveal these two. We'll draw a multiverse map. Leave this here. Doesn't matter though, because it triggers House of Mystery to draw it anyway. So that's 3, 4, 5 because of Red Robin, putting an equipment into our hand. Signature Trench Coat gets something from the destroyed pile. Yeah, another copy of Animal Man. Still at 5 power. 6, we can put a card on top of our deck, a hero or a villain. We're going to put Animal Man on top of our deck. 7, reveal this card here. 8, 9, 10. That's nice. Goodbye to match, leaving us a 3 power. We'll use that to get another kick in the hopes that we can use that to give to final countdown here. New card comes out, another 7-cost villain. We have to add something. Well, we get to do Oa first, thankfully. Not great options. Let's add magic out there because I think I'd rather keep Power Girl if we can. Let's do Quiver of Arrows looking here. Leave it there. Are you a superpower? Yes. Two power from Animal Man. Look at the top card of our deck. We're going to say it's a superpower. Just makes the most sense. It is 4 power. We'll say it's another superpower. It's not. We'll use this to discard these 3, drawing 3 cards. Quiver of Arrows. Leave it there. Draw a card. 5, 6, 7 gains a weakness. Constantine looks here. We'll draw Element Woman, leave this here, but Constantine's going to trigger House of Mystery, draw a card anyway. Look at this card. 10, 11, 12. Goodbye, Avatar of the Rot, leaving us a 5 power we'll use to get Power Girl back. New card comes out. We do get a 6th card because of Oa. We're going to add this 3-cost card to the lineup. Start with 8th Metal Sunblade, looking at these 4 cards. We'll take an equipment and a superpower. The discard the other ones. That does trigger House of Mystery to draw a card. You've seen me do this combo a bunch of times now. It is really nice. Draw a card and draw another card. Heat Vision's going to destroy this weakness we have in hand here. 1, we can put a card on top of our deck. Just has to be a hero or a superpower. Let's do John Constantine on top of our deck. Then we're going to go with Animal Man, and we're going to say, hey, it's a hero, which it is. We'll get Signature Trenchcoat gets a card from the destroyed pile. Let's go with Steve Trevor. Where are we power-wise? I think we're at, what, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we can look at 2 cards, draw 1, and destroy or leave the other one. I'll take Animal Man and then go 7, 8. It's a superpower. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a bunch of power. We'll get these 2 here. So we have 5, 4, 3, and 2. We just need 7 and 6 out there. New card comes out. It is cost 3. We'll use Oa to get another card. We don't have 7 or 6 here. We'll add Steve Trevor because he doesn't really have a use right this second. Try this. Are you an equipment? No, we will discard it. Are you a superpower? Yes. Draw a card. 3 power. Triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. 4, 5. That's 6 power of Red Robin. Get an equipment into our hand. Eighth Metal Sunblade. Just discard this. 7, 8, 9, gain a weakness. Oh, wait, no, I control a weakness. So we're good. There we go. 10, 11, 12, we'll say superpower. Nope. 13, 14, like this. Ooh, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Won't be playing this card. I mean, we'll get Catwoman back, leaving us with 16. We'll get Steve Trevor, leaving us with 15, and we'll get a kick, leaving us with 12. But I mean, the rest of it stays. We have our 2, 3, 4, and 5 there. We need 6 and 7, which may have to come from the lineup because I don't think that we have them at all. Do we have any 6 or 7 cost cards? Oh, we've got Heat Vision, so we end up with Heat Vision in our hand. That would help. But that means there's another copy of Heat Vision also. So no 1, 6, no 7s. Maybe we'll try not to draw cards this turn or something. New card comes out. We have to add a card. We'll add our 3 cost card. No, we'll just add our Quiver of Arrows here. All right. Let's see. We'll go with 3 power, triggering House of Mystery to draw a card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll get Carter Hall's Journal and Quiver of Arrows. New card comes out. 3. Well, we do have Oa to get the 6 at least. Nothing here I really want to do that with, though. So what we're going to do is use T-Spheres to get the 4 power, gaining a weakness. Buying Bow Staff, bringing us down to 1 power. And I'm not going to play the rest because we're just trying to get to that 6 cost card now. New card comes out. Cost 3. All right, John Constantine looks at these 2 cards. We're going to draw Quiver of Arrows, and we're going to destroy Power of the Red. Oh, did we not add a card out this turn? We didn't. We'll just add a flight. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Look at the top card here. We'll leave that there. Say, are you an equipment? It is. We're at 3 power. Use that to buy Electrum. We get a card from the destroyed pile. Thinking Phantom Stranger. Sounds fun. All right. With our 3 power, we already spent that on Electrum, so that's it. In case you missed it, what I'm trying to do is not draw cards during my turn. Only draw them for O at the beginning of my turn, so that we can get that 6-cost card into the lineup. Okay, we can use Oa. Didn't get there. So let's try this. Are you an equipment? Nope. Okay, we'll use Animal Man to say you're a hero. And we'll say, are you a superpower? It's not. Use Animal Man to say you're a hero. And then, boom, 2, are you a hero? No, that's Heat Vision, so we don't want to draw any more cards. So we're at 6 power. We'll use this to destroy a weakness. Oh, 7 power with Red Robin putting an equipment into my hand. Get another card from the destroyed pile. Can't grab cards that cost 6 or 7, unfortunately. It's got to be 5 or less. How many 6 or 7 cost? There's 1. Villains don't count, so non-villains 6 or 7 cost cards. How many are in here already? There's 1 with Captain Atom, but there's a second Captain Atom somewhere. Alright, so we're looking for that second Captain Atom if possible. But I do get something from the destroy pile. I forgot already. Want a hero if I can. Let's get Steve Trevor. We got enough destruction rolling around that he could be useful. Let's see. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll use that to buy both of these. That moves on to the next turn. So we'll have Heat Vision. We still need a 7-cost card, and that's what I'm worried about. Some of the decks are really slim on 7-cost cards. Might be all the way at the bottom of the deck. Who knows? We saw a few 7-cost villains, that's for sure. New card comes out. It is a cost 4. We'll add Heat Vision, so now we have all of them except the 7-cost one. Use Multiverse Map. Oh, you may put it on the bottom of the deck. I always forget that. Yeah, we'll move Catwoman to the bottom of the deck. If it's not a 7-cost card, we're going to use Multiverse Map in that way. Let's go with this to choose a card type. We'll say Equipment. Nice. We'll then use... I could use Magic to destroy Multiverse Map and then get it back with Signature Trenchcoat at some point. Yeah, let's do it. Multiverse Map looks at this. We'll put that at the bottom of the deck. Can't believe I forgot about that ability. That's unfortunate. So that brings us to 2, 4 power, 5. Won't be using this. Move on to next turn. New card comes out. So now the name of the game is getting that multiverse map back. All right, let's try this. Are you a superpower? No. Are you an equipment? Yes. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Yeah, let's do it. We'll use Phantom Stranger to destroy Steve Trevor, drawing 2 cards and discarding a card. Boom. That triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. 8th Metal Sunblade gets the next 4 cards here, and 1 of each type into his hand. Ooh. We'll go with Amanda Waller and Flight, because we're going to use Amanda Waller to destroy this weakness in hand. Quiver of Arrows looks here. We'll leave that there. Power-wise, we're at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a card of my choice on top of my deck. We'll put Power Girl there. We actually have to get 6 with Red Robin, and we can put an equipment into our hand. Now we can put a hero, metal, or villain card into my hand. Go 7 power, putting this on top of my deck. We'll get Bow Staff, but that's it. You know, we'll get one more kick. One more kick. Super Strength costs 7. New card comes out. We get to use OA. We have to add a card. Is there anything up there we'd like to replace? No, that best options are out there, unfortunately. So we will finish this with destroying 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Ending final countdown. So we did get through there. Too bad we lost that Super Strength, though. We're going to leave that Signature Trenchcoat in the hopes that if we get a Collapsing Parallel World, that'll still be available to us. And now we're back on Brainiac. Draw a card. Signature Trenchcoat. We're going to use that to get Multiverse Map back. That is a very strong card. I keep forgetting that it can do what it really does. Power Girl is 3 power, and that triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. The top card, I may discard it. We'll leave it there. Superpower? Yes. Let's say, are you an equipment? No. Are you a superpower? Yes. So we just used 1, 2 locations. House of Mystery is also used. We used OO. We have the Rot, but nothing to use it on right now. So that's 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Goodbye, Brainiac. I think we're in a good position to keep flying through the game. We've got a lot of good sacrificial cards over here because we were buying things and trying to keep the lineup just the ones we were going to destroy. See if we can keep that going. We do have a super speed for defense here, as long as this isn't Kryptonite Meteor. Electromagnetic Pulse. Put the top 3 cards in the main deck in the lineup. We're going to do 4 cards, 3 for the Crisis, a 4th one for the turn. Equipment loses all text and has +1 power instead. Each player must destroy an equipment in their hand. Deathstroke. We will defend with super speed. Discarding this to draw, what, 2 cards? Yes. We just have to get rid of the Zookeeper. So what we'll do, we'll do this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. And we'll try this. We'll say, are you an equipment? It is not, and we will discard it. Actually, no, we'll leave it there, because then we'll use John Constantine, revealing these 2. We'll draw a Signature Trenchcoat, destroy this punch, and that triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. And then we'll go into Animal Man, and again we'll say, are you an equipment? And it is not, and we will discard that. So we're at 4 power overall. John Constantine again. Get Electrum into our hand. And, yeah, we'll destroy Catwoman. So we're at 4 power, actually 5 because of Red Robin. We'll get rid of the Zookeeper, leaving us with 3 power. And we'll destroy T-Spheres. We can always get it back later. Actually, no, we can destroy just Electrum because there's one right there. And goodbye, Electromagnetic Pulse. So that's 3 power right now. 6 power when we gain that weakness. 7, 8, 9, 10. We can put a superpower or here on top of our deck. We'll put Flight on top of our deck to defend against the next villain. And we'll get a card from the destroyed pile. Too bad I can't get Strength or Heat Vision. Those are just gone for good now. We get Steve Trevor. Really like those cards that have like a point to destroying them. We use our 10 power to end Deathstroke. We set up a defense for next turn. We're doing good. So yeah, we just have the flight here. No other ones came up. Please don't be Kryptonite Meteor. Rise of the Rot. At the start of your turn, gain a weakness unless you reveal one from your hand. To beat, each player must discard a weakness card. Also remove this crisis if the weakness stack runs out. I actually kind of like this one. Black Manta. We will defend against his attack with Flight. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, you may put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. We're going to put this weakness card on top of my deck. So Rise of the Rot makes us, we don't have on the reveal, so we gain a weakness. Then we use Oa to draw a card, which is the weakness we just put on top of our deck. New card for the turn. We're going to discard this weakness to end Rise of the Rot right away. So it didn't even go as far as it usually does, but it's over. And then we'll try this. Are you a equipment? No, it's a hero. We'll discard it. Are you a superpower? No, we'll leave that there, though. Put a card of our choice on top of our deck. Put John Constantine there, I think. And then we're looking at 2 4 power, which we're going to use to get that Electrum over here. Because he costs extra for equipment. We'll go to 6 cards because of Oa. We'll use Multiverse Nap. Now there's a 7 cost card I would have rather gotten rid of. That's 1 power, and we'll put him at the bottom of the deck. 4 power, triggering House of Mystery to draw a card. John Constantine. We'll take Flight. We'll destroy Quiver of Arrows. That's 5 power of Red Robin, putting an equipment into our hand. Electrum, put a hero, villain. We'll do another John Constantine. So again, it's 3, 4, right? We're at 4 power, I believe. What was this again? Yeah, okay. Oh no, it wasn't that one. I'm sorry, I screwed up now. It's that one, so it is 4. Look at these two. We'll take Super Speed, leave this here, draw a card. So we're at 4 power. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are you a superpower? Yes, draw a card. Look at the top card, I may discard it. We will discard that. We're not going to need that next turn. So 16 power is enough to beat him as is. He costs exactly 16 right now, so we're just going to go for it. Feeling all right about that. There's lots of good cards out there if we end up getting hit by Collapsing Parallel Worlds. All right. We have Super Speed for a defense. It is Kryptonite Meteor. Had to happen eventually. Put the top 3 cards in the main deck in the lineup. We're going to do 4. 3 for the Crisis, 1 for the turn. Superpowers cards lose all text and have +1 power instead. Each player must destroy a superpower in their hand. Unfortunately, we can't do that until those villains are gone. Hades, who we cannot defend against, right? Nope. Each player puts the top 2 cards of the main deck into the lineup. Boom, boom. Gain a weakness. Gain weakness cards equal to the cost of one of those cards. We're going to gain 4 weaknesses. That's a lot. So we have to do a lot of destruction, which is good because I really like destroying things. All right, so everything that we have is going. All these superpowers are just +1 power until we get rid of some of these villains and then get rid of Kryptonite Meteor. So we'll start with Quiver of Arrows looking here. I'll leave it there. We'll say, are you superpower? It is. Then we'll use 8th Metal Sunblade, looking at these 4. one of each type into our hand. I guess that's Steve Trevor, and I guess I'll take a kick, discard the rest. Because the rest of this is just one power, right? We'll say, are you a superpower? Nope, we'll leave that there. I guess we forgot to do O, unfortunately. But all these just get us one power, so that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. Well, we can at least get rid of Shimmer. Even this is 1 power, nothing to spend it on, unfortunately. We'll go to 6 cards because of Oa right away. All right, we're going to start with... Let's start with this. Are you an equipment? No, we'll leave that there. John Constantine looks at these 2 cards. We're going to draw Power Girl and destroy Steve Trevor. Draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Discard this weakness. Now that is going to trigger the Rot. I'm sorry, that's going to trigger Oa to trigger House of Mystery to draw a card. We're going to play this weakness, which triggers the Rot to draw a card. Then play T-Spheres, which gets 3 power. We'll use that to get rid of Gizmo, leaving us with 1 power. And we're going to destroy Bulletproof to end Kryptonite Meteor. So that's 1 power overall. 2/3 superpower? Nope. That's 2 heroes though, so that's 4 power, and we can put a equipment into my hand. We'll go with 8th Metal Sunblade again. Boom. One of each type, huh? So that's 4 power. Let's go ahead and draw a card. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll say superpower. Nope. Put a hero, villain, or metal card into my hand. It's only 1, unfortunately. Nine, 10, 11. Look at this card. Ooh, 21 power. We'll leave that right on top. We'll say goodbye to Hades, leaving us with 9 power. We put the card of our choice on top of our deck. Well, a hero or superpower. And then we'll do that again with Carter Hall's Journal here. Put another super speed there, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Get a card from the destroyed pile with our 9 power with the still to spend. We'll get... do I want Zookeeper? We might have a lot of really good uses this deep into the game. Maybe not many, but he'll sit in front of us. And well, we've got lots of defenses, so he's kind of a waste. He's got to be a better card for us. We got lots of heroes now, so that's good. Maybe get that Electrum back. It's a good option. We've got lots of destroy, so maybe magic is the answer. Yeah, we're going to get magic because we have a lot of weaknesses right now. And magic is a good way to say goodbye to them and trigger the Rot in the same turn. Whew. All right. All right. Feeling pretty good about this. We've got 2 defenses because we set it up that way. It is collapsing parallel worlds, so I'm glad we didn't buy a lot from the lineup because there's a lot of good options out there. In fact, with the exception of Pandora here, the rest of these, perfectly fine starting deck. So, ongoing. Each player places all cards they buy or gain from the lineup under this card, including villains. Remove this crisis when there are 10 cards under this card. Then one player destroys their deck and discard pile. The cards under this card become their new deck. So we're going to destroy a bunch of cards. And with any luck, draw a bunch of cards in one turn so we can keep as much as possible. Our new villain. The Joker. We're just going to defend with super speed, drawing 2 cards. Okay. Let's try this. Are you an equipment? Yes. And then, are you a superpower for Metropolis? No. Oh, actually, While you own this card, it's also a superpower. So yeah, we do actually. And then we'll do super speed, drawing a card. Okay. Let's use Amanda Waller to destroy a card. We'll just destroy a weakness for obvious reasons. Phantom Stranger is going to destroy a card in our hand and discard pile. We're going to destroy this kick in our hand, and we'll destroy a weakness in our discard pile. Now he, unfortunately, is going to trigger House of Mystery, so we will draw a card now. We're at 0 power, but my plan here is to buy those cards out there, obviously, but also we're going to destroy as much of this deck as possible so we have just the cards we want left over when that reaches 10 cards. And I don't think we added a card for the turn yet. That's right, it's Element X, we knew that. Which is a great card to have under Collapsing Parallel Worlds. Kind of at the other end of it, with only 10 cards possibly in your deck, and they're 5 power is one of them. Yeah. So we're drawing a card. All right. 2 power, are you a superpower? Yep. 2 power, are you a superpower? No. We'll discard it, though. That's 4 power total. 5 power of Red Robin. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to get Element X, leaving us a 3 power left over, which we'll spend on Dr. Light. Okay. Get some destruction going. We're going to really destroy a lot of cards every turn if possible. New card comes out. All right, we're going to start with this. Are you an equipment? No. Are you superpower? Yes. Let's go ahead and draw a card. 2 power. Are you a superpower? No, it's an equipment finally. All right, 2, 4, 6 is all we have here. We'll go ahead and get Signature Trenchcoat and a copy of Prometheum. New card comes out. All right. We're going to play Carter Hall's Journal to put a card on top of our deck. That's going to be a weakness. We follow it up with Power Girl, which triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. Playing that triggers Oa, drawing a card. I'm sorry, actually, all Oa was triggered earlier, but we forgot to do it. Triggering the Rot is what I really meant. Then we use T-Spheres to get the 3 more power, so we're at 6 power total. Look at the top card, I may discard it. We'll leave that there, because we're going to use 8th Metal Sunblade. Get these 2 gone. Use magic on that weakness. And again, we're still at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll get rid of Inertia, leaving us with 3 power. No. We'll get rid of Power Girl and Carter Hall's Journal. Getting there. Still lots of junk in this deck that we're working on. We may not destroy it all in turn time, but we'll destroy what we can with any luck. We'll get as much of it back as possible. New card comes out for the turn. Oa is triggered, so we draw a card. Multiverse map. Let's look at this. We'll put that at the bottom of the deck. It does get 4 power, though, so thank you for Multiverse map. 5 power, I can put a hero or superpower on top of my deck. Maybe a copy of Magic. Ooh. Phantom Stranger might be better. Yeah. All right, so we are at 5 power. Draw a card. Phantom Stranger is going to destroy a card in our hand and discard pile. We're going to destroy a weakness in our discard pile. And we're going to destroy Steve Trevor in our hand, drawing 2 cards and discarding 2 cards. So we have to draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, and then use House of Mystery to draw another card. We'll discard John Constantine, and I'll explain why in a second. And we'll draw another card. All right, so we're at a total of just 5 power. 6, 7, 8. Electrum puts John Constantine back in our hand, and then use it to look at these two. Get John Constantine in our hand, leave this one here. 9, 10, are you a hero? Yup. John Constantine, looking at these two. We'll take Signature Trenchcoat, destroy Quiver of Arrows. 11, 12, are you a superpower? No, we'll leave that there though. 13, 14, and we'll use this to destroy this kick. With 14, we're going to go ahead and buy Inertia, leaving us with 8. Buy Magician's Corset, leaving us with 3, and we'll use that to buy Prometheum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 cards here, but as long as Gizmo is out there, this can't end. It can't end while there's a villain out there. So this is really over when we buy Gizmo. We go to 6 cards because of the Joker being 10 cost. This is pretty good. We're going to keep 8th Metal Sunblade in this turn. So this actually might be the way to do it. Let's try this. Are you a superpower? Yep. Are you an equipment? Yes. Okay, this went really well. Let's go with Carter Hall's Journal, putting the card of our choice on top of our deck. Maybe Signature Trenchcoat to make this easier on us. Yeah, Signature Trenchcoat goes on top of the deck. We'll follow that up with Super Speed, drawing Signature Trenchcoat. Then, 8th Metal Sunblade. Looking at the next 4 cards. One of each type into our hand. Well, this one, we're going to discard that because it's really going to mess everything else up. Discard the kick. Keep Flight and Power Girl. So we're at... That's actually going to trigger House of Mystery to draw another card. Any other card draw here? I guess not. Okay, so we're going to go 2 power there. We'll use magic on it to get to 4 power. 5, 6, 7 does gain us a weakness, but not for long, as we know. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I could use magic on something, but I don't need to. We're just going to go ahead and buy Stargirl for 4. Leaves us with 14. We'll get Bulletproof for 4. Leaving us with 10. We'll get T-Spheres for 4. Leaving us with 6. And we'll get Gizmo for 2. Ending this. So that means our entire deck and discard pile is destroyed. Did we lose anything we can't get back? Because we do have 2 copies of the whatchamacallit right now. 2 copies of Signature Trenchcoat, but everything in here is cost 5 or less. So we can literally get this entire deck back if we want, which is really good because it doesn't always work out that way. This is really good. Okay. Well, that's the end of Collapsing Parallel Worlds. These all get discarded. That's a great hand to have around still. This is over here. And new card comes out for the new turn. Joker will be defeated really quickly. We get 6 cards because of Oa. Let's go ahead and draw a card. 3 power, 4 power. We can put an equipment into our hand. Let's get a card from the destroyed pile. How's that sound? Maybe John Constantine? Yeah, get John Constantine. You know what? No, let's actually do Super Speed. Get that defense out there. So we're at 4 power. 9 power. That definitely triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. 10 power, drawing a card. Put this out. Once during each of your turns, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw a card. 11, 12. We'll discard this to draw a card. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I mean, that's enough to say goodbye to the Joker. Leaves us with 8 power. We'll buy Captain Atom, but I don't think we're going to need him. And that'll do it. That's our turn. All right. I hope we do get some defenses back. I am kind of concerned we're really low on them now, when before we were in a great position where we had one, every few turns at least. Pretty much every turn, honestly. With all the card draw and stuff, we were ending up with one at least, but starting with one was really common too. All right, no defense in hand, so I have to deal with whatever this is. Our new crisis is World Domination. At the start of your turn, resolve the current supervillain's first appearance attack against you. If it doesn't have one, discard a random card instead. To beat, each player must destroy the top card of their deck. Remove this crisis if each of those cards has cost 1 or greater. And we can kind of warm up for those with Metropolis and Gotham City, which is good. New villain. Lex Luthor. This card's an unavoidable first appearance attack. We gain a weakness for the highest cost VP highest VP card among cards in our hand. That is 3. 3 weaknesses is a lot, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay. Let's try this. Are you an equipment? No. It is super speed. We're just going to destroy it for world domination. Ending that. Could be worse. We'll do 8th Metal Sunblade next, looking at the next 4 cards. 1 of each type into our hand. Use Captain Atom, put this into our hand, and then we'll play it to destroy one of those weaknesses. That's 2 heroes, so that's 1 power, put an equipment into our hand, right? Yep. That's 1. I don't think I did the... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't do that yet. So we need to do House of Mystery for 8th Metal Sunblade. All right, so we're at 1 power, right? Because this... Why did we get 1 power? No power. Yeah, no power. Get a card from the destroyed pile. Let's get that super speed back. 2, 3, drawing a card here. Let's go ahead and draw another card. Draw another card. Oh, 4 because of Red Robin. That's where that came from. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 if I control an equipment, draw a card. That 11 power we'll use to get rid of Lex Luthor. We can put the card of our choice on top of our deck. That'd be super speed here. Use Signature Trenchcoat to get something from the destroyed pile. Let's make that John Constantine. Actually, no, we'll get Phantom Stranger. A little bit stronger. A little bit stronger. No, but John Constantine's more versatile. Okay, that's enough that we can move on to the next one, which we know is the final villain. It is a new crisis, and it is Wave of Terror. At the start of your turn, discard all cards that share the lowest cost in your hand. To beat, this is unique. I believe it's discard the top 3 cards of our deck. They all need different costs or something like that. At the start of your turn, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Remove this crisis if they all cost 1 or greater. So we can beat that pretty quickly. Then it's Crisis Anti-Monitor, which does 2 cards per turn. And if any heroes come out, it puts a weakness on top of our deck, which means we cannot beat Wave of Terror this turn. At the start of our turn, that'll trigger Oa. Oh, but since they're both at the start of your turn, we can do Oa first, then do Wave of Terror. So 1, 2, 3. They all cost 1 or greater. That ends Wave of Terror really quickly. I was nervous we were going to get stuck in a loop there. All right, we're going to play this weakness, triggering the Rot to draw a card. Then use Magic on it, bring us down to 0. Oh, wait, no, before that we'll play T-Spheres. bringing us to 3 power before we do that. Yeah. Then the magic will trigger House of Mystery to draw a card. I'll draw another card. And then we're going to try Gotham City. Are you an equipment? 3 power right now, and then is something an equipment. I think we got 2 weaknesses in here I'd like to take care of. It is not, and we'll discard it. Are you a superpower? It isn't, and we'll leave that there. So we're at 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. We can destroy something. We'll destroy Bulletproof, get into 15, 16. We'll use that to buy Dr. Light and Anti-Monitor Antenna. That's 8, so we have 8 left over. We'll do that to get Phoenix Cannon, sure. No, we don't want Phoenix Cannon. Leave it out there. 2 cards come out. Come on, 1 and number 2. Not a hero. Okay. All right. Well, we'll use Oa to draw a card. Let's try this. Are you an equipment? No, we'll leave that there. We'll use 8th Metal Sunblade next, getting 4 cards. Ooh, 1 hero, 1 equipment, discard the rest. Then we'll do this. We'll do well, wait, that actually triggers the rot. No, that triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. That's right. Well, then we'll use Super Speed to draw another card. We'll get 1 power from Magician's Course to draw another card. We'll play 1, triggering the rot to draw a card. 2, drawing another card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. John Constantine looks at these 2. We'll get this into our hand, and yeah, we'll destroy Carter Hall's journal. 9, 10, 11. That's 12. We can put an equipment into our hand. The Anti-Monitor Antenna into our hand. We'll put that down. We can destroy a card. I think there's a weakness floating around here, right? Well, there's one in our hand for sure. 13, 14, 15, 16. We can get a card from the destroyed pile. Want more destruction, so maybe another John Constantine. My goal here is I could easily beat this, but instead I want to get rid of weaknesses at the same time. So we're at 16 power. Get rid of Phobia, leaving us with 12. We'll get Nth Metal Mace, leaving us with 3. So we have 1 weakness floating around our deck right now, I believe. Yep, just the 1. We'll get rid of that pretty quickly, I think. And then hopefully not gain too many more in the process. I have to remember I have Inertia at my disposal. It can be a really useful one in scenarios like this. You get like a useless card. They want to kind of push for another one. All right, new card comes out. It's a hero. 1 hero goes on, or 1 weakness goes on top of the deck. Does trigger Oa. Crisis Anti-Monitor triggers Oa. Let's try this. We'll try 8th Metal Sunblade first, looking at the next 4 cards. These 2 into our hand. Discard these 2. That does trigger House of Mystery, drawing another card. Gizmo draws a card. Super Speed draws a card. All right. Play a weakness, triggering the Rot to draw a card, and then use magic on it, destroying it. So we're at, what, 1 power overall. 2 power drawing a card. Draw another card. 3, 4, 5, 6. We can put an equipment into our hand. 11. Plus 3 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We can get 2 cards from the destroyed pile. Get a Phantom Stranger. And maybe another Super Speed. Let me just look over here see if there's any other destruction at my disposal. Get Steel. He's an option. Alright, yeah, we'll do Super Speed. These are 18 power, I believe we generated. Get rid of Mad Mod here. And sure, we'll buy Commissioner Gordon. Put the card of our choice on top of our deck. Put Super Speed over. Oh, no, we'll put Phantom Stranger there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 cards come out. 1, and are you a hero? Neither of them are heroes, so that's the good news. So Oa draws a card. Anti-Monitor Antenna hits the table. I thought we did that earlier, though. This was already supposed to be here. Yeah, I think that got picked up on accident, so that should be a different card in my hand. Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead and draw a card. We'll go ahead and draw another card. Then we'll use we'll use Captain Adam to get a card from out there. We'll get Phantom Zone Projector. That triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. And then we'll use John Constantine. Looking at these 2 cards, we'll gain Magic here and destroy Flight. We'll play a Weakness, which triggers the Rot to draw a card. Use Magic on said Weakness. Gone. And I think that's all of them. I think we are safe now from weaknesses. All right. We'll use Phantom Stranger to destroy Steel here in our hand, as well as something over here. Probably don't need Stargirl anymore. She's not going to do much for us. Gizmo, I don't like him. There we go. That is enough heroes that we get to another power, so we're now at a total of still 0 power, but we get to put an equipment into our hand. We can go real far of Element X. 8th Metal Sunblade, though, seems like the right call. 8th Metal Sunblade, looking at the next 4 cards, which has to shuffle the deck. We gotta remember Inertia here. That one's gonna be really powerful. Still at 0 power, though, if I remember correctly. One of each type into our hand. Just drop this. Perfect. John Constantine's up looking at these 2. We'll take T-Spheres in our hand, leave this here, and we'll say, are you an equipment? Because it is. All right. 4. Is that really the first power we've generated? 5 power because of Red Robin. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15 is not enough. We can discard a T-Spheres for Inertia. 16 power is enough because he costs 13, 14, 15, 16 power. That is enough to beat Crisis Anti-Monitor, and we have defeated him. Not a bad game at all. I really like this main deck setup. I thought it was really cool. I mean, I leaned really heavily into the base set superpowers because, I mean, they're incredibly powerful. They all work really well together. Never saw the second Super Strength, though, or the second Heat Vision, so those are just gone pretty quickly when we had to get rid of them for Final Countdown. Red Robin worked really well. We didn't have a lot of use of them in the early game because there were so many superpowers, but in the late game, when there were more heroes, we got a lot more use out of them. The Dark Knight's metal equipment, very powerful. A lot of fun playing with those. And then the locations are good. I really like that you can look at the top card of the deck and maybe draw it, but I really prefer the ones from the base set where you can draw a card, or from Forever Evil where you get +1 power for each of a certain type. Those are the ones I prefer. and I'm looking forward to playing with those in a future round. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I am not going to be live streaming every attempt this season. I'm going to be doing one attempt per round for sure, just to answer any questions people have, stuff like that. But I'm not going to be playing all 3 of my games live. It just takes a lot of time here. It takes about half the time or so for me to do it just alone off camera. And I have some other projects I'm working on that I'd like to give more time to. So I decided to take a small break from this, maybe do it again in the future. Maybe I'll do 2 or 3 attempts on certain rounds this season, depending how I feel. But I am going to slow it down a bit and go down to just 1 stream per round for this season, guaranteed. I do want to thank the 3 most recent members of my Patreon. We got Funky Monkey Monk from Undaman and Guile Me. It's probably your name, so I really don't want to screw it up. So I'm sorry, but Gillamy, I think, 6887. So thank you to the 3 of you. You're all members of the Solo Champions League. It's a lot like the Solo Crisis League, except we use Marvel Champions. A lot of fun. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for joining the Patreon, and good luck to you in our, round 3 game right now. Hopefully you're playing one of the Hulks. I know I did, and I had a lot of fun playing as She-Hulk. That's all I've got for today. If you want to join the Patreon, there's a link below. You get things like mid-round results, sneak peeks of upcoming rounds. There's physical rewards like the official play mat here. We also have stickers, pins, all sorts of fun stuff. Those things are also available in the Etsy store if you don't want to do a regular monthly donation. So check out the link below if that interests you. I want to wish you all luck this season. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know I had a lot of fun trying to create new solutions considering the deck was completely different. And I hope you have fun doing that too. So good luck to you, and I'll see you all on Results Day. Have a good night.